welcome to Queenie G by AC. My name is Kristen. Thank you for tuning in. This session is a high intensity interval training session, but I made this session if you are a beginner or maybe you just want to try to start exercising like we do when we do HIIT training. So HIIT training is all about getting short of breath, but of course you can't get short of breath all 25 minutes when we're working. So the setup is going to work like this. We have 8 exercises and we're going to work one exercise after each other. We are going to work with a pulse focused exercise and a strengthening exercise. The only thing you'll be needing today is your own wonderful working body, an exercise mat, and of course some water to drink along the way. We're going to work for 40 seconds. We have 15 seconds to get ready for the next exercise. In those 15 seconds, rest period, I will show you the next exercise. So I will help you, I will guide you, and hopefully give you a good introduction to this HIIT training way. So maybe you have a little bit of a knee problem or a shoulder problem. Don't worry, I will help you and I will guide you. So I picked those 8 exercises for you to get a good introduction to HIIT training. You can always put this session on a pause and get going when you are ready again. Remember to focus on the quality and of course the intensity. So when we're doing the pulse focused exercises, you should try to get short of breath. And of course, when we do the strengthening exercises, you should be able to feel it in the muscles that I'm mentioning along the way. So I will help you, I will guide you, so just come along. We will start with a short warm-up. So welcome, good for you that you're here. Ready to do a warm-up. So we will just start out standing with a little bit of width between our legs. We are going to go down in a squat position, inhaling, reaching up and going back down, getting a little bit of stretch in the front of our body. So inhaling, going up, and exhaling, going down. 2 more to go. Let's go and do the stretching. Maybe you just woke up, maybe you got home from a long day at work, and now you're ready to do something extra good for yourself. Inhaling, getting up, and go back down again. So hands on your thighs, going down, moving and waking up your spine all the way down, inhaling and exhaling. 2 more. So reaching back with those shoulders, getting up again, and 1 more to go, and all the way up. So we're going to reach from one side to the other one, lifting our chest up, getting our alignment in a proper place. So lifting up and get our chin in and doing a good rotation here around our spine. So just every time your toe is touching the ground, you should squeeze your glute muscle, waking those up as well. Reaching up. So get a good bit of a stretch. And do still remember to squeeze those glute muscle and engaging your core muscle and of course your pelvic floor. Both arms going up and down, stepping from one side to the other one. Keep moving with those legs, pointing your arms in front of you, feeling that you're waking up your muscle between your shoulder blades, and keep lifting up. From here, we're just gonna do a bending of our knees, doing a kickback, getting our knees to wake up and still squeezing, swinging those arms to get a little bit more warm in our body. Keep going with your legs, and we're just gonna make a circle, one on the other one here, still staying up straight, and keep going with your legs and both arms going in front of us, getting that heel up and reaching up. Very good. We are just gonna go for another 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Do a little bit of a light jogging on the spot, opening up in those angles, going forth and back with your arms and keeping those shoulders down, doing a little bit of a boxing with our arms and Go for another 8, 7, and you can always walk on the spot instead. For 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Going back into a reverse lunges, keeping our chin in and our chest up. Every time we're moving backwards, we make sure that we have our knees well back in front of the front leg, the foot. So going back, squeezing and engaging your glute muscle, arms in and straight back again. So I often see people do, every time they bend, they do like this, but try to keep that chin in for a proper and good alignment, easing off your neck, engaging your core muscle, going down, back up again. And you can always go with a less range of motion so you don't go all the way down and back up again. 1 more for each leg. Down and up again. Lifting 1 leg at a time, engaging your core muscle, squeezing that glute area. So maybe you've been sitting all day. It's often that you have a little bit tight of a hip flexor. So this is what we're going to do, opening up at the same time as we are waking up our glute area. So go back, squeezing. It's not going to happen by itself. You need to be focused and feeling the muscle squeezing, and another 1 for each. Go back and landing in the same with position. Moving back with 1 arm at a time. Opening up, reaching back and come back in front again. So doing a good rotation, waking up your upper body. Go back, and already by now it's a good thing to focus on your breathing. So inhaling and exhaling. While we do the pulse focused exercise in just a few minutes, then you are gonna do a little bit of a shorter depth of your breathing. So it might sound a little bit more like shh, shh, when we do the pulse exercises. 1 more on each. Loosening up those shoulders and come back in the middle, pointing in front of you, swinging your arms up. Make sure your thumbs is pointing up, opening in your shoulders, keeping that chin in and opening up here. Moving that leg out to the side, still reaching up for the ceiling. Very good. And we are gonna go for another 4 and 3, 2, and last 1. So relax those legs. We are gonna use them for just a few seconds. I'm gonna put my timer on, grab something, a bit of water. So I will make sure that the timer is set for the 40 seconds, working with 15 seconds to the next exercise. The first exercise we're gonna do is a totally body extension. So we are gonna go down here, opening up, reaching up, squeezing, everybody, every muscle in your body. So going down and lifting up. And we're gonna do that, and we'll try to get a little bit short of breath. We're gonna do it for 40 seconds. I'm gonna put the timer on, counting down from 10 seconds. So a good distance between your legs, toes and knees pointing in the same direction. So going down in a squat position, lifting up. And if it's possible, it's a good thing to get up on your toes. So get that butt back, lifting up. So you should try to move in a tempo that you can feel that it's affecting your breathing. Keeping your chin in and moving up. If this is too much, you can go here, up and down in an ordinary squat. Lifting, keeping those knees behind your toes. Up and back down again. So if it's possible to get up on your toes, it's a good thing to challenge your balance. Very good. We're gonna go down and do a push-up on our knees. So hands directly underneath our shoulders, going down and lifting up again. 2, 1, and here we go. Going down If this is a little bit too much, you can do a little bit more of flexion in your hips, going up and back, down again. And by the time you get stronger and stronger, you can go all the way out. And of course, if you want to, you can do a push-up on your knees instead. But it's better to get all the way down, up again, and focus on the quality. Keeping your chin in, engaging your core muscle, pressing up and back down again. Very good. Getting up, back up to a pulse-focused exercise. So we're gonna do high knees and one leg at a time, lifting up 4 seconds. Off and ease with those shoulders and lifting up. So moving one leg at a time, upwards, swinging those arms. If you need to be a little bit more intense, you can press your arms up, or else you're just gonna do the swinging here in front of you. Thumbs up, keeping that lower back in a good, nice position. So don't do this flexion, looking up, looking proud, inhaling and exhaling. So try to get a bit shorter breath here. Up and back down again, swinging your arms. Good, lying down on our back, doing a ab-focused exercise, lifting up and down again. Elbows out to the side and lifting. So before we're lifting off the mat, we are just gonna get a good tight feeling in our ab muscle, engaging our pelvic floor, just supporting your neck, not pulling. We are lifting up off the ground with our abdominal oblique muscle, twisting, lifting. Every time we go up, exhaling and inhaling. Feel those stomach muscle working. Very good. Getting back up again. We are gonna do some box running on the spot. So let's move with a little bit of a distance between our legs, shoulders back, but using your arms. So moving up here. If this is too much, you can go here using your upper body, or else try to lift up those feet. So burning, stepping feet, engaging your core muscle. Inhale, exhale, or maybe you will go like this. Just do what fits you the best, but try and remember to get a shorter breath. Working here for 10 more seconds, squeezing and using your arms to get shorter breath. Good. Lying down on our forearms, we're gonna do a plank with a single leg lift. So lifting up, back again. You can do this, of course, from your knees as well. Tuck in those ab muscle and up and down. Or maybe go down on your knees. What is important here is that you keep the nice alignment, no hanging in your lower back, just have the good quality. If you feel something bothering in your neck, just put 2 wrists on top of each other and you are gonna work along again. Squeezing your glute area, using your core muscle, inhaling and exhaling. Relaxing our shoulders. Very good. Now we are gonna do a lunges, where we're gonna move from the back, lifting a knee up, back down again, trying to get shorter breath. So back down, knee up, down, knee up. So keeping yourself upwards, chin in, and back down again. So that was what I mentioned in the warm-up. Do keep that chin in to ease off your neck. Using your arms, and if you need a little bit more of an intense exercise, pressing up your arms. Lifting up, back down again. Keeping that chin in. Very good. Almost there. And off we are here. Now we're gonna do a sideways lunges swing. So we're gonna point out that toe, bringing our arms in front of us. 4 seconds. Shoulders back. And here we are. Pointing that toe out and lifting. And every time we're moving our arms well up above our shoulders, we are affecting the way of breathing. It's getting more intense, so you can always go up here, or maybe you want to go down here. So listen to your body. And I promise you, if you keep trying, you will get better and better. And one day you'll find yourself doing a lot of HIIT training, and you can feel it. It will give you a lot of power in your body. Very good. So that was the first round, putting this into a stop and get a bit of water. Well-deserved water break. Very good. Now you do know the 8 exercises. Of course, you can't remember. So in this second round, I will of course help guiding you all the way through. So you should be feeling a little bit of a sweat on your forehead, and you can always just make some of the exercises a little bit more intense, or maybe it's way enough and then you just stay as you are. Getting ready for exercise number 1, the total body extension with between our legs, moving up and back down again. Counting down from 10. Shoulders back, engaging our core muscle. 2 and 1. Going down, reaching up, and get up on our toes. Keeping that chest up, not looking down, but just looking in front of you. And when we get up on those toes, squeezing your thighs, your calf muscle, your glute muscle, pointing up and backwards with your thumbs. Giving that core area a little bit more of a squeeze with your pelvic floor up here and back again. Good. Going down, doing an upper body focused exercise, and doing a push-up, so hands right underneath your shoulders, engaging your core muscle, straight line over our hip, going down and up again. So I know a lot of people who says, I can't do those push-ups. But I promise you, if you keep trying, of course you will learn it. Go as far down as you can, bending your elbows back up again. And of course you can do a little bit of a modification, going in here and up again for another 7 seconds. And one more. Very good. Getting up and lifting up our knees up in front of us. Keeping that lower back in a good position. 3 seconds. Up and swinging our arms. Engaging your core muscle. And getting that knee up as far as possible. Still with the good quality, of course. Keeping that chin in. And knees up. Very good. So try to be effective of your breathing here. 14 seconds to go. Lifting, reaching up. Good. Lying down on our back, doing the oblique muscle, hands behind our head, ready to go up and make a little bit of a turn. Here we are, lifting and down again. So engaging your core muscle and of course your pelvic floor. Feeling those oblique muscles working every time you do the twisting, keeping elbows out. I know it's tempting to do this with your elbows, but try to keep them up and out to the side to ease off your neck and doing the rotation in your core area instead. 4 seconds. Good, getting up again. Yep, I know a lot of getting up and down. That's a part of it. Ready to do boxing run on the spot. Shoulders back. And here we are. So a little bit of a twisting and turning here as well. So you can feel that you have to engage your core muscle. So even though we're using our arms, try to keep our shoulders back down in a nice position. Or you can go with standing on the spot boxing. Do remember, getting a good shape is a journey. You have to start at one point, and as you go, you will get better and better. Keep it up for another 2 seconds. Good. Lying down into a plank position, right down on your forearms, looking down on your toes or on your knees. Squeezing and up. Here we are. Getting up one leg at a time. Activating your glute muscle. Keep your core muscle working. You can put your head above your hands. And of course you can go down on your knees. And you can do a little bit of both. But it's good to keep trying and do the exercise. That's the way you will get stronger and stronger. And before you know it, you're doing it all 40 seconds. Lifting, squeezing. Those glute muscle loves to be woken up. Back up again. We are doing the lunges with a lifting with the knee. So get in, use the 15 seconds to get ready. Shoulders back, going down, up and down again. Squeezing your core muscle, lifting back again. Keeping that chin in. I know I say it a lot because people tend to do it a lot. Pointing that chin out, but ease off your neck by tucking it back in again. Using your arms here, bending and straight up. Feel your glute muscle, squeezing, setting off with your heel on the front leg. 5 seconds. Good, now we're gonna do the final exercise in round 2, going from one side to the other one. Try to get short of breath because we have a break in a few seconds. Going from one side to side. And again, a good thing about working with seconds instead of counting is that you can do it in your tempo, keeping the good quality instead of rushing off, trying to keep up with somebody. So feel your way is actually what I'm saying. And reaching from one side to the other one. Listen to your body and maybe you can go a little bit faster for the last few seconds. Having a water break in just right now. Very good. Get a bit of water. That was already round number 2. So maybe you think this is enough, then it's fine. Then you can come back and visit and do another one. Next time you can do 3 rounds. It's fine, it's you listening to you. But hopefully you will stay around here and do the 3rd and final round with me. Get a bit of water, get some energy. So you should be a little bit dry in your mouth by now. Good. We are gonna go and hit it off with a third and final round. So let's go. Let's help each other to get in the good shape that we always wanted. Counting down from 10, starting out with the totally body extension. Toes out, knees out, shoulders back, chin in. Squeezing your glute muscle. And of course, on the top of your toes, squeezing your core area. Reaching up, moving in a tempo where you can feel that your breathing is affected. Go down in a 90-degree angle in your knees, or maybe do less range of motion. If you have a knee that bothers you, then I'll tell you that it will get better. Squeezing, lifting off. That's it. We are doing a push-up on our knees, straight line over our hips, hands right underneath our shoulders, chin in, tuck in those ab muscles, and here we are. Our final round of push-up for today's workout. You should be working with a pace and intensity that makes you feel like you need the rest period between the different exercises. If you feel like jumping right from one exercise to the other one, you should try to get the intensity up a bit. Keeping that chin in, moving up. And 3 seconds. Getting up and doing the lifting of the knees, the step before doing high knees. So we're still gonna do them high, but just with one foot lifted off at the time. Up and down again. Swing your arms. You can also keep your arms down here. Keeping your lower back in that good safe position. Swinging our arms. Enjoy the sound of your breathing. Relaxing our shoulders and keep the intensity for another 7 seconds before we are lying down doing our oblique muscle. Very good. Lying down on our lower back. Hands behind head. Getting ready to shoot off. Arms out. Up and back down again. And you can also do this with no lifting of the leg, just doing the upper body work. That's fine. And of course you can do a little bit of each. You might want to go with 10 seconds with your knees engaged in this session, or maybe you just want to go for 10 seconds with your feet down in the exercise mat. Anyways, we're gonna work for 7 more seconds, enjoying or feeling our muscle working. Good. Getting back up again, shoulders back. We are gonna do boxing on the spot. So get those fists ready to box. Running on the spot, or maybe staying here. Ease off your shoulders. So what I often hear is somebody asking me, and Kristen, will it never get better? Because I still feel pressed and working hard. But that's what it's all about. As we get better and better, we just move a bit faster and doing the exercise with a bit more of a tempo. So you don't recognize that you are pressing yourself all the way through. So you will get better doing a plank down on our forearms. So as time goes by, you will just work harder and harder within those 40 seconds. Lifting, squeezing. And you can go down on your knees. This is our third round. You might start getting a bit tired now, but don't worry, as you have finished, got a great nice shower, you will feel the energy returning in your body. Off we are here with 10 more seconds on our final plank exercise for today. Reaching, go back down again. Up on our feet, doing the lunges with the knee up. Straight position, shoulders back, looking proud. Of course you are proud, you're almost there. Getting knees well behind your toe, looking for good quality. And as we get up here, squeezing our glute muscle, understanding leg. And this is our final round with the lunges. Knee up, only work for another 12 seconds. Only one exercise to go, so hang along here with me. Very good. Doing the skater point out here, swinging with your arms. One final exercise. 4 seconds, shoulders back, and going from one side to the other one, lifting and squeezing. Shoulders down and pointing that toe up. Maybe you want to reach up just because you are happy that you are almost there. Let's go. Let's keep each other going for another 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Give yourself a high five. Give me a high five. Very good. Get some water. Good for you. Good for me. We did it. Excellent. Just a short stretch here in the end to make yourself feel a little bit more comfortable. Getting your right foot in front of you, hands on your thighs, and getting a good hamstring stretch here. If you're looking for a little bit longer of a stretch, I will put a link on top and below this session where you can find some stretching session that's a little bit longer. But alternative to the other leg, I would like to do just a short stretch here in the end. Sometimes people rush off and it's just easier to get the stretching in the end of the workout so we don't have to be searching for it. Stretching out, toe up and up to a standing position, grabbing your right leg, knees up here, hips in front, keeping the good, nice alignment in your lower back, shoulders down, and feel the stretch in front of your hip around your knee area. So as I said in the beginning, if you're a little bit new into this HIIT training, don't let it trick you because you might get a bit sore in the morning. It's good. Do some rest, have a rest day tomorrow and come back and do a little bit more of exercise the day after that. So alternative to the other one, it's in the rest period we also get stronger. So don't just, you might be thinking this is a new year or I'm just gonna start out working. I'm gonna do this every day, but do keep an eye on the rest period so you don't break your body down, but building it up instead. Very good. Hands on our hips, leaning back, stretching in our lower back. At the same time, we're pointing our elbows back, getting a good stretch in our chest muscle. And up again, easing off your shoulders. Your breathing should be back into normal now. So every time we get shorter breath, we are getting in a better shape, getting our body to work a little bit harder, to getting ourselves back into the game. Inhaling, reaching up, and go back down. Inhale, up, back down, 2 more. Getting a good portion of new energy in, and lifting off, and back down again. Thank you for tuning in. If you think you get something out of this content, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, it's all for free. Then you can keep track on when every time I upload a new session. So hopefully I will see you again. I know it can be a little bit hard to begin with, but at the same time, I promise you, keep trying and you will feel yourself getting stronger and stronger. So until I see you next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and enjoy life. Bye.